Once in a blue moon you find a person. The next proof is the Western world. The Torah promise that the Western world will never collapse, never be destroyed. For those who know history, the temples was destroyed twice. First and second temple were surrounded with 4 walls like the Western wall today. When the Babylonians destroyed the temple, they knocked down 3 walls, but they left the Western wall. When the Romans came to destroy the temple 2,000 years ago, they knocked down 3 walls, but they left the Western wall. In between the Babylonians and the Romans, the Greeks came, the Greek Empire. And they burned the temple, they impure the oil. This is the holiday of Hanukkah. It came from that event. And they did not knock down the Western wall. In between, the last 2,000 years, the Seljukim, the Muslims, the Fatimim, the Armenians, so many, the Persians, so many different empires and countries occupied this area. None of them knocked down the Western wall. There was an earthquake in Jerusalem that knocked down all the buildings, but the wall is still standing. In case you thought that the bricks, the big bricks that you see in the Western wall is standing with cement, I have news for you. There's no cement. It's one brick on top of the other, no connection. One stand on the other. Which means if there will be an earthquake, they should slide down on the people down there. But they're still standing all these years. The Torah promise, it appears in the Songs of Songs, chapter 2, verse 9. This is what it says in Hebrew. Ine ze omed kotlenu. Here is our Western world, is watching us and is standing in a present language. Here it is. Which means it has to be always here it is. Always. We go to the oral part of that, the Midrash, the Midrash Rabbi. It's called Midrash Shir HaShirim. And what does it say over there? It says that God swore to that wall that it will never ever fall down. So now it's even more simple than before. All we have to do, knock down the wall. You want to get rid of God and His orders? Very simple. Arrange somebody to knock down the Western wall, and you'll find the first mistake in Judaism. After 3,320 years, you'll be famous. You'll be able to say, I'm the first one who found a mistake by knocking down the wall. Here it is. The verse is incorrect. But my suggestion to you is that doing that is playing with fire, perhaps risking your life, because God promised to the wall that He's protected, which means trying to do it is trying to interfere with the laws of God. And I don't want to say what could be the outcome, but it's very obvious. A person, a human being, as brilliant as he may be, could never even dream to write about a wall that he will never fall down. Never. And base his entire religion on that foundation. Which, remember, there were 4 walls. This wall, and this one, and that one, and the last one were all built from the same material by the same builder at the same time. Those 3 can fall down at any time. No protection. This one can never ever collapse. Do you know a person can promise such a thing and be right after 2,000 years?